about the leadership in my utopia. Utopia is an imaginary world or state which everything inside is perfect. So somebody might ask, does in this world have some leaders who are perfect? Maybe yes, maybe not. That's why we should discuss the leadership skills that we need when we work in an organization. And I'm glad to invite one of my best friends in my video to share her experience.
Hi everyone, my name is Ziyu.
Hi Ziyu. Can you share, can you think about the best leader that you have ever worked with and why you choose these people?
Okay, one of the best leader during my working experience, it was in 2016 when I was working in one of the agencies that help students study overseas. And she was my manager in that department. I still remember the great feeling that I was working under her supervision. So there are 3 points, the reason why that I choose her as one of the best leader I have met. The first thing is she is a person who really respects all the staffs around her. For example, like because my position was overseas study consultant, so our performance is only based on the how many contracts we send with the customer. And there are times like not really good business. Some of the staffs in my department, they didn't do a great job in that particular month. So at this time, the manager always asks the person who did not hit the target, but she never gave any negative comment publicly. She always asked that person to go small room, the meeting room in my company to do a private discussion with the person. So at this point, I think she is a very good leader, which she respects all the people's like in the workplace. I think is very important. The second point is I do remember one day I accidentally knows that before she joined that company, she was one of the people who served our government. She was a professional translator to the mayor of her hometown, and also before that, she did her master in Germany. Her major was horticulture. After her graduate from the master from Germany, she back to China working with the government, and she had a very relaxed life with a high salary, but she decided to challenge herself. That's why she resigned from the government, and she did interview with my company at that time. So at this point, I really feel like she is a very brave person, like to do something to challenge her life. The last point is I found her is an amazing person with a very kind heart, not only in the working place, but also she tried to help everyone around her by trying her best. The example is one of my colleagues in my department. Her father had cancer at that time, but her family has financial problem. So my manager had sent a public email to the headquarters of my company, which is in Beijing, and she suggests everyone working in that company to donate money to my colleagues in order to give some financial support. And luckily, the campaign, which is created by my manager at that time, was very successful. In the end, my colleague, she received around 20K. And I think that's a really a memory in my heart, which makes me admire her very much. So in conclusion, I think she was one of the best manager and leader I have met in my life. I hope I can keep the friendship with her in my entire life, because I feel like I really learned a lot from her and from the working experience.
Thank you for sharing.
No problem.
So that leader my friend chose, she first of all, she's a respectful people, respectful leader. She respects all the employees there, think about their emotions. And also she has the kind heart. She helped the people, give the encouragement to the employee. Also she give up the high salary work, like that, challenge herself. It's very challengeable person. So these are many problems when we want to lead. No matter the small group or big organization, we might meet a lot of problems that we should solve. And everything requires leadership. Only three things happen naturally in organizations. The one is friction. Friction means friction always happens between the small group work. For example, one workers want to choose this part of job, and another people want to choose the same part of job. Then maybe they have argument about this work. As a manager, we should solve this problem, qualify, and this one need the very effective leadership skills. Another one is confusion. Confusion also happens among all the employees. They don't know what exactly they should do, and they don't know how they can finish these difficult jobs. That's why we should know how to do this job first, and then we give the explain to all of them. The last one is underperformance. Underperformance is always happen like the people who don't work harder, who is relaxed in the job and doesn't care about anything, and forget to do something that we prove the task for them. So when we want to solve all the problems, have you ever think about you should solve your own problem first? You should be the people who try your best to fix yourself first. We need to do the self leadership first. And the people, a USA founder, his name is D. Hawk, and he said, if you want to lead, please invest at least 40% in leading yourself. When you know how to lead yourself, then you can lead another people. Here are some tips that you need to master to help you become a better leader. The first strategy is self-awareness. Self-awareness is like you need to be aware of the problems that are happening to you. You should be aware of that, and you should be aware of the situation that you are in. And the tool is like the tool is character trace check. You need to have the character trace check, just like you need to have the clear mind to understand what your problem are. Are you you can think about yourself. Are you a good leader or are you the bad leader? And you can also think about what was the worst leader in this world. I'm that one. You can watch many videos that the leaders when they have meeting with the employees and what is their emotions, what is their body language, what is their eye contact. Then you think about your own problem. And next one is self-reflection. The tool is like 5-minute reflection. You just need, when you wake up, when you drink a coffee, you can think about during your coffee time, you just think about what the bad things that have ever done with my employees. Did you yield to your employees? Just like, why you are so bad in this work? Why you couldn't finish this job on time, and shouting and become angry about them and blame them every time and never encourage your employees. Are you the people like that? It's similar with self-awareness, but you should have the clear mind to think, to check that something you done before. The last one is self-regulation, and the tool is reframing. Reframing is a technique used to help create a different way of looking at the situation. We might meet the different situations during the work. It's like one of your employee come here to say, I don't want to do this job, like follow your steps, and I don't want to do this job, I want to choose another. You might think, shut up, just listen to me, just follow the steps that I give you. You might think about like that, but when you face the different situations, you should change your way, change your thinking way. And you should changing it very in time. Depend on who you met, what the situation you are in now, and make the decision with the current situation. Okay, for being a better leader, we just need these 3 tips: self-awareness, self-reflection, and self-regulation. So now we understand people want to lead others, but why not start by leading yourself? When we know how to lead ourselves, lead another people is an easier way. Thanks.